Energy that's in the ground through our body to the turn, which is our core, to the collapse, which is zero position, to the extension. So that's what I'm going to talk about. And the drills we're going to do right now are going to break those 4 things down. Okay, so we're going to pull. We're going to pull the shelf. Okay, so we're going to load that left foot. Okay, and we're going to be stepping back, and we're trying to drive back. We call this the big step. Okay, we're going to spend a lot of time today on 3-step. Okay, so our third step, or our first step in the 3-step is a big step. That's going to get us away from the line of scrimmage. That's our depth step. Okay, the hard thing about being staggered, here's the hard thing, and when we watch video of each other tomorrow, a lot of us are going to step off that line. Okay, we're going to step off. That's an issue. Okay, so what I'm looking for right now is I need you to step and put your foot, okay, right on that line. Notice that the ball of my foot is right on that line, and the ball's on the shelf. Not a lot of kids mow lawns anymore, but if you put any type of pull start from your center's butt, from the snap, we're going to pull start it to the shelf. Okay, so we need to see the field, we need to see the defense, we need to see the coverage, whatever's going on. Okay, so all I'm going to say is set stance. So when I say set stance, we're going to sink our hips, chest are up, shoulder width. Okay, you have a slight stagger, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, just can't be bigger than your heel, behind your heel, and I don't want it to be even. We got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You ever heard that before?
Not farther, harder. So from here, like that. He's got to adjust. You stay. We'll go get it. I'll do one more. Gonna come. Ready? There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Quick hands. Quick hands. That's it. Quick hands. All together. Pinkies together. Hands together. That's it. Very nice. Relax, Mo. Once we got later in the afternoon yesterday, when you relaxed, you were very fluid, very, very solid. You're tight. You're thinking a lot this morning. Just relax and go with it.
Set. Hut. There we go. Now we want to be balanced. We want to be balanced. So that looked good. If you watch some of these guys, the older guys up here, some older guys. Okay, so you notice that what they did is, hey, when they pop back, their shoulder level stayed the same. Ball is cocked. We're going to drop that ball right to the side, not to our ear, not behind our head, just right here to the shoulder. Okay, now I want you to notice something. Taking your elbow right here in front of you. Okay, if you move it right to straight ahead, you feel how your head of your bicep and your delta, you feel how tight your shoulder is? You guys feel that? Okay, now just relax it out to the side. Feel how it relaxes? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, that's called the zero position. That's what we're trying to get into. If we were to do anything, baseball, basketball, football, okay, no matter what sport we're playing, this is not an athletic position. Okay, if I'm playing basketball and guarding you and I'm like this, you're probably going to say, I can get past him one-on-one. Okay, our toes need to be straight ahead. Okay, we don't want to be much wider than this. Okay, the other thing is that we don't want to get super low. Okay, some quarterbacks you'll see take a snap. Okay, they get real low to get down underneath the center. That's not how we get low. Okay, we get low by bending this way.
Yeah, give him a set hit. Oh, knee's great, Rich. Love the knee, love the stance.
We're going to talk about in a second about our wrist being cocked versus cupped. Okay, when we throw the ball, guys, we want to make sure that that ball at this position is slightly up so that it takes off for us. Okay, you guys have all done it where you're driving with your pops, okay, your dad, your mom, and you put your hand out the window and your hand goes up. When the wind hits it, what's your hand do when your wind hits it, when your hand's this way? Does it go up or down? Goes up. When your hand's down, what's it do? Okay, exactly with football, right? We're trying to defeat gravity. So if I'm throwing the coach here, okay, and I'm throwing the ball into the ground, that ball is going into the ground.
All right, here we go, guys. Now we're going to work something new for today. For you slot guys, not so much because you're not on the line press. We're going to work press releases. So if you're a slot guy, what I talk about, learn other positions, right? So this will give you some work getting a release. Maybe you're a slot guy because you can't get a release yet. So one way or the other, we're going to teach you how to get off press. Multiple ways to do this. We're going to start with the basics. The very first thing is our hands. So how we release with our hands. Everybody knows or is familiar with in some way a rip move and a swim move. We don't swim though. We punch through high. So I'll teach a couple different things. So let's pair up, face each other.
Okay, the main thing I need you to understand, and coach can tell you down here, is we don't throw a football with our upper body. Okay, you throw the ball with your lower half. Okay, and that's what we're trying to teach here a little bit. So this is the last turn. So we're gonna be hips back, toes on the line. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is you can step with either foot. So I would like you to rotate, do a left foot, do a right foot, but you're gonna go up and through, and you're gonna have to take a step to catch your balance.
All right, stick drill. Slightly different today. Added one more cone, but as a quick review, we're gonna go stance, to start, everybody should be clear on that. We cleaned that up very well yesterday. So stance to start, when we get to the point of stick, we want a 1 foot stick, not a 2 foot stick, right? We don't want to jump hop anything. So when we get to the point, we got 1 foot stick, remember, load down on the knee, everything's vertical, hip should be over the foot, loading that up, foot tipped in, slight angle, so we can load the spring. Then when we pick the knee, pick and pull, put it to the direction we're going, then take quick steps, load it, pick, pull, again, stick, pick, pull.
See how you're coming here? You see everything? So you're throwing it, it's coming here. You're spinning it there. That needs to come over there. The elbow's got to come over the shoulder. So if you can just get yourself to be down below your shoulder all the time, it's going to help you out a lot. It's just right here. It doesn't have to be crazy low, but as long as it's right below your shoulder, right? That's as high as you can get it. Okay, right there. You want to know why? Because the higher you go, you can't be cocked up here. You're going to be cupped. So the ball's going to be pulled into the ground. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And before I share about myself, I just like to intro with this all the time, is that I'm coming from a spot of complete humility. Any stats I've ever achieved, any accomplishments I've ever had, going to Sacramento State, all those things aren't just a testament to me, but a testament to my teammates, ultimately to God, who is so good, and to my family, to my coaches, and all the people who've gotten me to where I'm going. As you guys know, you don't do this alone. You don't do this alone. This is a team game. And ultimately, at the end, I'm able to say that I had broken some of the records that had stood in Northern California for 50 or 60 years. And like I said, an amazing testament to my team. But why I tell you that, and why I tell you that I've been able to accomplish some cool things, is because I want to talk to you about how I did that, and hopefully give you some tips or pointers that can help you go in the same direction as me. Because like Coach Smith, I like to see people, and I really do, I like to see athletes go further, faster, stronger, and longer than I ever could. Further than I ever could. So that's why I tell you that. Because when I was a senior, or when I was a junior, when I was in high school, really since I was 7 years old, I've had one dream. Dude, I want to play in the league, baby. I want to play in the league. I want to go big. And ultimately, I wanted to play Division I football. And I don't want, and the first thing I say every single time I talk is that, how many of you guys know the statistics when it comes to doing those things? What are your odds? They tell you that you don't have that great of a chance, right? And the first thing I want to tell you is that I don't want you to ever allow society to dictate the goals that you set for your life. Because when you allow society to dictate what you're going to do with your life, you're going to do what they want you to do.
Okay, all we're going to do is kind of like a crow hop if you're a baseball guy. Okay, so your right foot's going to be forward, our left foot's going to be back. Okay, our ball is going to be in our pre-pass shell position. All we're going to do is kind of step with our right, kind of roll through, close ourselves, okay, get a power angle with our legs, okay, and drive out, and you should be able to walk right down. What you should notice if you do it right, you should notice that you don't have to throw it very hard because your legs are bringing the ball. Okay, you are driving the ball. Okay, one thing that we'll learn when we start doing our drop back, okay, is that we have to step just left of our target. Okay, if I'm stepping at demeanor, that's pitching. Okay, you should be on the mound. Okay, if I'm here and I'm driving straight downhill, that's a pitch. Okay, for a football, that doesn't allow my hips to get through. And if you know anything about baseball, golf, rotational sport, like quarterback is, we got to be able to use our hips to generate our power. Now everything's back to being underneath. Now you're slinging it. You're a slinger right now. You're not a quarterback. Okay, I need you to be a quarterback. Elbows got to get up and over and extend out. Okay, don't sling it. Sling it. Get your elbow through. Domino, you're late. Okay, which is balancing. I say reset, and then you're going to drive the ball out. Again, I must step left of my target. Coach had a good point. Our instep, our Nike swoosh, that's a big thing, guys. That instep is going to point where we want the ball to go. Okay, so we're going to cross over, just one step. It's just a crossover. I'm just going to say go. Okay, we just reset. Okay, punch the ball. Okay, so you're off the line. So we should have our step. Okay, our step should be, okay, right on. Okay, right here. Okay, that should be it right there. Okay. Your ball is a little high. Okay, it looks like a little cup to me. See how that looks cupped right here? So that's not going to get you that cocked position. Okay, and then you got a lot of weight going backwards. You do close your hips really nicely. Okay, but I'd like that foot to be here so that it's more underneath your body so you're able to project that ball out. So wait, now, hey, when we're coming down on that right, guys, kick that leg. Okay, so when we go, okay, when you go to throw, we want to kick to square. Kick to square, you get on top of it. When you're going to left, it should be easy. You're just going right over left. Okay, it should be just up. And you should be able to drive off that back leg. Remember, we're all right-handed quarterbacks. Our right foot has to be in the ground to throw the ball. preferably. Sometimes you might not be able to, but that's the goal. Ready, go. Good. I just need you to get up high though. The ball needs to be high. Can't be low. There's a guy in your face. There's a guy in your face. There's a guy in your face. A lot of you guys are throwing that ball so low. Remember, why are we doing this? We always want to attack the line of scrimmage. Okay, this is not something you do if you're able to do so, if you have a clean path. But if my man is rolling out and I'm the flat defender, go, and I'm underneath him, he can't get downhill. Okay, or he's going to get smashed. So we need to stay away. So you got a guy in your face, so you got to get up legs so I can get on top and down. Boy, that breeze feels great. Boy, that feels good. Why don't we get this in Sacramento? Dang nation. Okay, actually, Jet and Domino, you guys are doing an excellent job. That looks really good. Your group, you've got this drill down. The rest of you guys, we need to be a lot better than what we're doing. And I'm telling you that we're not going to lead them. But yet you guys keep leading them. Way out there, they're not going to catch it. You're already moving in that direction. Okay, so keep the ball inside their body. Okay, you guys are varsity guy. I know you're tired. Okay, you're tired from yesterday, but I'm asking you to suck it up here a little bit. I need you to make a play in the fourth quarter for me now. And usually in the fourth quarter, okay, what's everybody doing? If you're down and I'm playing Del Campo, what do you think your pops is doing? You think he's sitting back in coverage? He's coming after me. Probably coming after me, right? Okay, probably his dad's probably coming after me, or you guys are going to get pressured. A lot of your calls is going to be sprint, get out of the pocket so you can move the launch point. So we're tired and we got to be able to do those things at the same time.
Next thing we want to do is have a plan. So I'm going to teach you a couple ones, find which one you like the best, come up with two because you have to have a change up to it. So whatever your go-to is, that's what we'll go with. My go-to is this one. You're the defender, come up. So first thing defender's going to want to do, they probably one-hand jam you. They may two-hand jam you depending on how well they're coached. If they're in a press and they two-hand jam, that's what we want ideally because that's not good for them.